Looks like there's some delay. Wix. Okay. Okay, this is Wix here. And this is a good option too. And then you have WordPress. WordPress is a platform mostly for bloggers. You can use it for anything you want, but they have a lot of there's a lot of customization you can have and a lot of options. And you can go to WordPress.com, or and these are the plans here, or you can go to WordPress.org and you can download WordPress and host it on any other independent platform. So the way I do it, and there's a reason for it. If you're starting new and you're not making money and you're not able to afford paying every month like high subscription rate, a good option is to get your own hosting account. That's what they call self-hosted, and you can add templates, and that's what I do. And what I do is I get a web hosting account and I add to it a template, a theme template, or web page, or anything. And this is the cheapest. But this is, you have to know some kind of coding, maybe HTML, CSS. You don't have to know much, you know. But myself, I'm learning it now. I'm learning front end development, and I started with HTML, CSS. So I know the basics. That's why I feel comfortable doing it. So that's an example here. That's a web hosting I use. There's a lot of them, you know, but I use iPage.com. And then I'm gonna build my own site using templates. Not build it, set it up. Uh, so I can give you an example. So this is the web hosting, and these are cheap. They are much cheaper than Squarespace and Wix and Weebly and other hosted platform. But they're easier. You know, this one is more difficult. You need to learn some basics, how to upload to your website, what software to use. But I'm gonna show you now. So basically, you get a hosting account, and the hosting you get. This is only an example. You don't have to use iPage.com that I use, but I'm used to it. I like it. You can use. There are hundreds or thousands of web hosting services online. So the way I did it, if you go down, and you can get as low as you can get monthly subscriptions as low as 199, depending. If you get 3 years, there's some conditions here. If you want to get for 1 year, you can get 299 per month, and it'll cost you $35 for 12 months. And then once you get the web hosting account, you're gonna get your domain name, domains. You can do those two steps at the same time with your web hosting, or you can do them separate. I do them separate because I want my domain name to be easily set up. I don't have to log in every time to the web hosting to make changes. And then besides the website, the web hosting and the domain name, you have to use some kind of code editor software to upload and download uh, your uh, uh, your templates to the website. So what I use Visual Studio Code, this one here, and this is a code editor, and it's very famous and well known. It's made by Microsoft, uh, and it can be used on Windows, Mac computers, and Linux. So this is what I use to edit my code, the CSS HTML code, you know. So that's an example here. And one more software you have to use. So this is for the code editor, and then you'll have to use um, a software. It's called the file transfer protocol software or something. This one is FileZilla. I use FileZilla to log into my FTP server to upload files and download files. So basically, what I use is you get the web hosting, the domain name, and they're gonna give you a login, your credential, and then I'll get the I use, like I said, the Visual Studio Code for code editing, and when I'm done coding the changing codes or building web pages, I use FileZilla, which is a file transfer software. And the way it works, once you set up your web hosting, you can have your FTP server domain URL, which is this one here. If you look at it, ftp.mydomain, which is georgekc.com, and then username. You have to set it up with the web hosting, and then I have the password, and you can use port 2222, and then you can log in. So let me show you how I can do that. Okay, it's already connected. I've been connecting back and forth, and I've been editing web pages. So it's still connected. It says abort the previous connection and connect in current, cancel. So I am already connected, and if you look at the left side here, this is my computer here, and this is my website, and these are the folders and files, and this is my website on the internet. It's georgekc.com/new site. You know, the new site, I'm building this as a course. I'm taking a course online to learn HTML, CSS, and I'm building the website through the course. So I don't have, the code is not for me, but you know, I'm building it as and this is the my website that it's not done yet. I'm working on it. So if you go to https georgekc.com, enter. Okay, so georgekc.com. Okay, this is my website here, and when I type it, it's not coming up because I don't have anything on the main page of the website. I'm building the class site on the new site. Let me see, just this new site. This is where I have my class site. I don't know why it's not. See, let me see. georgekc.com. Okay, that's it here. So this is the site I'm building. But if I access only georgekc, I don't have anything on the main site. But you know, this is a subdomain, new site, and this is the site I'm building using HTML, CSS because I'm learning it, you know, and I'm working it through the class with the class. So this is the website. It's not done yet. I'm working on it, and I might change it in the future. But it's for the class. It's not completed yet. And if you go to the main one, you're not gonna see anything here. That's what you get. You get forbidden. You don't have access because I don't have anything on the main server. I'm building it on a. So this is an example, guys, of the if you want to build your own site, you're gonna get web hosting, self web hosting. It's very cheap, and then you get your domain name, and you get a website templates, and and then you get the code editor on your computer. It's for free, and FileZilla is for free, and there are a lot of file transfer softwares you can use. And that's what you need to set up a basic website using HTML, CSS, or already made templates. And the templates are all over the place. You can buy anyone, you can choose it, buy it, set it up, and so and this is called a self-hosted website, where you buy your own website uh, hosting, and your domain name. You have to buy your domain name anywhere you host your website, whether you use Wix, Squarespace, or your self-hosted domain. So but I prefer the method of using HTML templates, because they are basic, and I'm taking this class and I want to learn code. I'm learning code from the basics. So let me see, and let me show you some places you can get templates and website themes. So let's say we went. There are so many. You can just Google them and type website website templates or themes and templates. So okay, this is a good site. I buy themes from here. Creative Market, which is Theme Forest, I think. Yeah, Theme Forest here. I buy templates from Theme Forest, and I download them. Once I download them to my computer, I do the editing in my Visual Studio Code, and then using FileZilla, I upload them to my website. So and they're some of them are cheap, others are not. It depends what you're looking for and what. And they have also, you can also use WordPress platform, WordPress themes for your self-hosted domain. But there are some difficulties if you're starting new, because you have to install WordPress on a web hosting, unless your web hosting is already set up for one-click installation. Then it's gonna be easy. But some websites, like the one I'm using now, iPage, because I'm using the self-hosted without WordPress. This is the cheapest, and because it's very cheap, I'm not getting a lot of options, it looks like. But if you get if you want to use WordPress, you should get whether you get self-hosted or any other website that you can use WordPress, get the one which has their servers set up for WordPress, and it's gonna say WordPress hosting. That's an example here. Let me go to iPage, ipage.com. Okay, so if you go up to hosting, and you see it says WordPress hosting here. So what I did, I got web hosting because I'm using basic HTML, CSS, and this is the cheapest. It says 199. Like if you get 1 year, if you get 1 year hosting, in my case, 3588. I mean, it's not going to be the same. Now is August 27th, 2022. So it might change in the future, but I'm showing you now today. And this is if you buy 24 months at one time, it's gonna be 2.49. Then you'll pay 59. These guys, these are very cheap if you learn how to set up a templates or edit a template using a code. They're very cheap. Basically, you pay for 2 years. You're paying almost $60. That's it. But if you look at other web hosting and website builder services like Squarespace, Wix, you're gonna pay more. I mean, they're easier. Everything is set up for you and ready, and you don't have to know any coding or editing. But you just have to upload and edit the images and the text and the URLs. But they're more expensive, and but they're easier to use for somebody starting new and you don't want to learn any setup or any installations or anything. And if you get 36 months, 3 years, you're gonna get for $71. You only pay 71 for 3 years. You get web hosting on the internet when you can where you can upload files and you create your own website. And but in the other cases, which is easier, if you want to use WordPress, you can go here, WordPress hosting. This is what you use. Basically, it means in my case, I can use WordPress, but you do some installation and configuration on the server, and you have to go through your support on a web server, on a web hosting. But if you get a ready WordPress hosting like here, it's gonna be it says automatic WordPress install and updates. So basically, you don't have to worry about setting up the server. It's already set up for you. You just use WordPress hosting, and it's gonna be installed, or what you get one-click installation. And the updates, the system will update because WordPress have a lot of plugins and they keep updating them. This way you don't have to worry about these. Once you install the plugins, they can be updated by themselves. And if you go down, you see it's higher than the previous case in my case, but it's not that expensive either. So basically, if you get for 12 months, you're gonna get 375 months billed at 45. So you pay 45, you get 12 months. If you pay uh, 24, it's gonna be 90, 36, 130. It looks like uh, there's no discount as you go up from the 12 months, 24 months, 36. It's the same, 3.75 per month. But this is very cheap, guys. This is very cheap. But for this one, for this option, you can get one website only and one free SSL certification. In this case here, you get more than, because you might wanna, let's say it's called the WP Essential. This is the starter. The WP Essential, you can get um, you can install more than one website. It says unlimited websites, so you can have more than website in your web hosting account. And then it says here pre-installed themes and plugins. So this is what's good about this WordPress setup here. And WordPress is good if you are a blogger and you want to update contents all the time. And but what I do right now, I used WordPress before, but right now I'm not using it because I'm not uploading content to my website all the time. I only need like 3-4 pages just to as a brochure website to introduce myself on the internet, and and um, share with people what I do, what kind of services or what kind of tutorial, what I do online. It's my message basically. So so these are the options. By the way, guys, if you have any questions, please submit them in a comment. And if you need any help, let me know. Just email me. I can add my. I don't know if I have my information in the on a channel. Let me see. If you have any questions, just submit them in a comment or email me at. Let me make sure I have my email here. Let me see. What I do right now, I used WordPress before. It looks like I don't have my contact. I'm gonna add them later. I'll add them later. So, but you can add comments here or questions, and I will add in the description later on my URL if you need my help. Anyway, if you need my help, you can go here. Let me just see. If you go to the about, let me see, about. If you go to the about, you can jump to. Okay, this is my email here. You can email me, and I offer, if you're interested, coaching sessions to give you one on one coaching and explanation about what I do, and we can go in more details, or one to group coaching I offer too. But this is where you go here. You click on this link if you go to my about page on YouTube. So once you hit this one here, you can go to this page here, and it says website and the blogs setup, coaching, consultation, and done for you services. So what I do here, I can help you with. First, we do like a session, one-on-one session, live session, and we can discuss the domain names, web hosting, HTML, CSS, WordPress, website themes, just to give you an idea and more details. Basically, it's like a consultation call on how to start building your first website, whether you want to do it yourself or you want somebody else to do it, or I can do it for you. I'm not very advanced, like I don't know Shopify or more complex website setup. I just know the basics, like the one I'm building now. So you can go to this page, and you can read about it. And each session, I have the sessions, is $50 each session. It's about 1 hour, and I can give you a lot in 1 hour. And you have some details here. So and once uh, you subscribe or you join a session here, you can be transferred to a Calendly appointment link, and you can make an appointment. I get the appointment, we get notification, both of us, and we agree on certain time. And and if you need, I make videos here and tutorials, and you can get a lot of benefits even if you don't join my coaching sessions. You can just go to my videos here, and there's a lot of I have about 65 videos now about some of them about video editing, but a lot of them, most of them about website building, HTML, CSS, animation, everything. So you can get a lot of benefits if you go through my website here. There's a lot of video tutorials. And that's it, guys, for this. And if you like this video or this information, or you're interested in more tutorials or live events, just let me know in the comments. I can create more videos or live streams like this one. Again, my name is George Shamoun, and I want to welcome you to my YouTube channel. I want to thank you for attending, whether you're on this live stream or you're gonna see this in the future. You can submit